Hello, good morning children. This is Jasveer, your social science teacher, present here to teach you your next topic from geography, class 10th. Till now, we have studied our previous chapters that are history. From history, we have done rise of nationalism in Europe. From geography, we have done resource and development, and from political democratic politics, we have done power sharing and federalism. Day before yesterday, I started your third chapter from democratic politics, that was democracy and diversity. 2 lectures I have delivered on that. But today I am going to teach you about chapter number 3 from geography, that is water resources. That is very important, very significant for each and everyone. One cannot survive without water. Water is very important for our survival. Even very simple, sometimes if we are hungry, food is not available, we can drink our glass of water with salt. Sometimes it satisfies our hunger. Survival is not possible without water. It is somewhat true to say. Water as a resource, we are studying here. How water is useful for us, how important is it for us, and different aspect of the water. And very important, we will study about the sources of water. From where do we get water? We get water from rainfall, precipitation, we get underground water, and you have heard about water cycle, learned about water cycle in your previous classes. Hydrological cycle is there, that continuously working, and we are getting water, right? Sometimes we get underground water, surface water, and this rainwater. These are the sources of water: surface water, rainwater, and groundwater. From different sources we get water. And you may see this whole map. It is world map, right? This blue area, blue color symbolizes the presence of water. And you may guess, it is visible also, that blue part is more than the land mass. That's why this earth is called blue planet also. This earth is called blue planet also because there is abundance of water here. More than, we can say more than 90% water is available here. What's the total volume water estimated as in oceans, and 2.5% water, approximately 3% is the fresh water is there. Water everywhere. But then we also talk about water scarcity, water scarcity. It means shortage of water, lack of water, पानी की कमी हो रही है nowadays. Also you may see different projects are there, save water. No, don't waste water. We also tell you in the class, and different project activities regarding water as resource, how we can conserve water. So why there is a need to conserve water? Because there are different natural factors as well as human factors. That's why there is scarcity of water, there is shortage of water, lack of water. But surprising thing is that more than area, the water area is more than the land mass. Then also we talk about scarcity of water. The reason behind is that is 96 point approximately water is from ocean, sea water. only 3% water is fresh water that we can use as drinking and our other purposes. Means drinkable water is only 3%. That's why every time we people talk about water scarcity. And to represent this water scarcity, there is one picture from a desert area where there is very less scanty of rainfall, right? Vegetation is less, ultimately water cycle is not appropriate working. You know that trees bring rain, right? That if vegetation is not there, ultimately rain won't be there. If rain is not there, from where this water and these sources get collected. That is also very important point here. We take fresh water resources are three there from rainfall, surface and this one groundwater. When we talk about other reasons of scarcity of water, shortage of water, lack of water, what are the causes? What are the reasons? The root cause is increasing population. Suppose in our house we are 20 years back we were 2 members only, then 2 got married, their children, then this go on further. Ultimately the population keeps on increasing, and not only within one house, if we count it overall within the country, the population growth is more as compared to the resources, because natural resources are limited. We cannot extend these resources. Suppose this is land mass, this is sea. We cannot extend it. It is up to this only. This planet is limited, land is limited. How we can extend it? We can only interexchange the things. जो लैंड फॉरेस्ट को यूज़ की जा रही है उसको काट के हम लोग अपनी बिल्डिंग्स बना रहे हैं, फॉरेस्ट को काट के हम लोग अपना फर्नीचर बना रहे हैं, अदर थिंग्स बना रहे हैं. तो अल्टीमेटली टू फुलफिल द नीड्स ऑफ increasing population, we are cutting down the forest. There is a lack of net shown area. टोटल जो हमारी वेस्ट लैंड है, खाली बड़ी लैंड है, उसमें भी हम लोग फसलें उगा रहे हैं, कॉलोनीज बना रहे हैं, रोड्स बना रहे हैं, बिल्डिंग्स बना रहे हैं, हॉस्पिटल्स बना रहे हैं. तो अल्टीमेटली वी आर यूजिंग दैट लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज ओनली विद इंटरनल एक्सचेंज offers, and that offers go most of them to fulfill the needs of our extended population, increasing population. Agricultural sectors may also we are taking that land, and that agriculture sector also used to increase the production. HYV seeds, green revolution we have seen. To get maximum output from agricultural crops, we are using more and more facilities of irrigation. That water is used there. That is not only exploiting that, not only making degradation in land, but in other factors also, in other things also. So ultimately this whole things I usually tell the root cause is overpopulation, over increase in the population. To fulfill their needs, we are doing all other aspects that we have seen through pie chart in our previous chapter also. Land as a resource, how it is getting depleting, resource and development, that all these things we have to mention here with our chapter. And not only that one, with the development of the industry, whatsoever present resources we have that are getting polluted, even water getting polluted, right? Land getting polluted, even our resources, human being as resources are getting polluted, over workloaded things are getting polluted. Why these are happening? To fulfill to compensate the needs of the increased population, right? So this is very important. And whatsoever pesticides, waste material, chemicals that are used in different industries that directly thrown into the river, that river water is polluted. If it is on the land is getting polluted. Ultimately all the things, there is a scarcity of water, scarcity of resources, and one of them is scarcity of water. That problem we have to face. And when we use this over irrigation, that also leads to land degradation, no? Spoil of land. In our previous chapter also we have studied it, that water as a resource, when it is used over irrigated in some of the states like Punjab and Haryana, where this resource is getting used, how it is spoiling the whole system over there. So how we can conserve water? How we then water scarcity causes pollution, then different type of pollution, land pollution, water pollution, right? And all these things can be conserved. That we have to see. Conservation of water resources. Conservation of water resources mean to say wisely use of the ultimate resource. It is limited, we cannot extend it, it is not in our hand, it is natural resources, we cannot make water. No? Although we know that water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen, but we cannot make water by mixing these two gases, even we cannot separate these. Okay, mixing and separate, this technology has not been developed till now. That can be made, only we can make small experiment regarding that. That is the major issue, that is the major point to note. We must not overthrow this water, running water. Wherever you see that water is running from the tap, it is very practically in our life, you should at once that close down that tap. that irrigation के different methods, strip irrigation, no? And bamboo stick irrigation, some more methods where water can be used less. Rainwater harvesting is very important. Rainwater harvesting is very important for this, so that we must adopt different measures to conserve water through rainwater harvesting. Okay? It is a dig well type is there, rooftop rainwater harvesting is there. That are the methods to how this water resource can be conserved. We will discuss these methods in detail also, right? And first at domestic level you have to think over what type of resources, what type of conservation you can do for water resources in your very practical way, even within your classroom, within your house. You have to think over while washing clothes in washing machine, while washing your car, vehicles, floor, that you have to see. Okay, bye students, take care.